Please join me in welcoming Andrew McMillan.
Thank you. Oh goodness, there's a lot of you. So good afternoon, and thank you for putting up with me at the end of your event. I'll tell you a very quick bit about me, then a quick bit about what we're going to do, and then we'll get on with it. So my background, as you may have read, John Lewis Department Stores, shocking amount of time, 28 years in John Lewis Department Stores, mainly operational, so front of house selling, running little bits of departments as a management trainee, then whole departments, then the furniture floor in John Lewis Oxford Street as my last operational job there, and then got called into the head office, and after a couple of years running an internal consultancy, ended up responsible for customer service across the department store group, which at the time was 26 shops, 3 outsourced call centres, and a turnover of about 2.6 billion. So on this engagement stuff, that's the definition I wrote for myself when I was at John Lewis. Why did I write a definition? Because it's soft, fluffy and amorphous, and I needed to be thinking, what am I trying to do every day? What are they paying me to do? And the most important word in that paragraph is the one I used at the beginning, really, introducing this, which is the consistently word. It wasn't that John Lewis was a bad business when I was there in 2000 as head of customer service, but it wasn't as consistent as we wanted it to be. Was it 100% consistent by the time I left? Absolutely not with 30,000 people spread all over the UK. But I think it was more consistently good than its competitors, and that's what started to drive the reputation forward. So, we're going to do this. Just very briefly as an exercise to kind of illustrate this. I'm going to need 4 volunteers, and I feel really bad about this in a big audience like this, which is predominantly female, because this is going to sound really sexist, and to a certain degree it is, but I need 4 men. Because women can't do this. There are some things in this world that women still can't do, and I'm really sorry if that's offended anybody, but this is one of them. So could I ask for 4 gentlemen to come and stand down here? Would that be possible? So I've got that video. We're not going to do that. Of course I'm not going to do that. We're going to do something else. Thanks. Right. If you'd like to, you can take the hats off. You won't need the hats for this second bit. But we are going to have a bit of a competition, but not too serious a competition. How good were you at doing this when you were at school? Or how well can you remember how to do it? Again, just to give you a little bit of inspiration, we're not going to keep you going this too long, but I do want you to actually choose a winner, so watch them ever so carefully, just to give you a bit of help here on the screen. Well done, fantastic. So, one of the things that I just asked you, there's a kind of half-serious point to that, is if I asked for 4 volunteers now, what would happen? Would I get 4 quite so willingly? So with that trust, when you've developed it with your team, is a really fragile thing, and you need to nurture it and look after it, because if you do something like the full Monty, you will destroy it like that, and suddenly you'll find that you're really on the back foot with this stuff happening. About here, wasn't it? About here. So what we've got in this corner is Team C, and what we've got in this last bottom corner is Team D. So what I'd like you to do is, you've all got a beach ball in each quadrant, if that makes sense. And what I'd like you to do is move those beach balls around the room really fast, but they mustn't overtake each other. They've got to stay in the same order. So A goes to B, B goes to C, C goes to D, D goes to A, but they mustn't overtake each other. So, it needs to be all-inclusive. That's really important. It doesn't have to mean unprofessional. And if you can do this really, really well, it can actually make you be seen as more professional, that you are confident and brave enough and assured enough as a business to do this with confidence, with assuredness, that you can have some fun with customers. And it's about both. It is about employees, but it's about creating that atmosphere for employees that it reflects out for your customers as well. Because ultimately, this is a bit of fun, but it is about commercial business benefit. And how much better might you be if you're not already doing this? How much better might you be as a result? Hope that's been useful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.